So, learners, here we have a blockbuster result from Oliveboard. We have the SSC CGL 2025 results, and we have All India Rank 1 Dhruv Rana. We have All India Rank 3 N Ramcharan, All India Rank 4 Bitan Majumdar, All India Rank 6 Anirudh Sharma, and All India Rank 14 Himanshu Redu. So, we wish them heartiest congratulations for their hard work. They have been associated with Oliveboard, and uh, with such courses, crash courses, revision practices, sessions, marathon sessions, we hope that we produce such results again and again. We are definitely confident for that. Once again, congratulations for such an awesome result. That's it. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to this awesome series on the Indian Constitution and further quality topics. So, welcome once again to this super Dhurandhar series. Okay, we have done few videos on the history of making of Indian Constitution. We did it in two parts. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. Super important from exams point of view. We have done some practice questions also on them. Okay, some important thematic questions on history of making of Indian Constitution. So, sir, history is done. Okay. Now, let us come to the structure of Indian Constitution and its important articles. Many students face problem in this. They think that, sir, what are the important articles of the Indian Constitution? How will I come to know what are the important articles? Correct? And, sir, what is the structure of the Constitution? So, first, okay, topic, we'll cover it. First, let us see. Arey, Dhurandhar. Have you seen Dhurandhar? Did you see the movie till now? No? If not, yes, go watch part 1, part 2. But sir, why are you talking about Dhurandhar now? Are you promoting the film? No, 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 I'm not promoting it. I'm just giving you an example. Dhurandhar movie, if you see, it is well structured. First, our agent gets training, first introduction part, then he goes there, correct? Then he establishes an empire, then he finishes the anti-India elements there. Then finally he wraps up and he comes back. Such a long movie. 4 hours. First part almost 4 hours. Second part almost 4 hours. Correct? But did you feel bored in this? No, you won't feel bored in this. Why? Because it is well structured and very well entertained. It is entertaining. Correct? Structure is important. To know anything conceptually, strongly, you need to know the structure of the constitution. Correct? So, chalo, join me. Let us start with the structure part. Pay attention. All the topics in this video are super duper into 10 to the power 10 important for exam. Direct questions, PYQs are there. I have chosen each slide very specifically with exam focus. So let us have a look. Let us start. Basic overview. Constitution was adopted on 26th November 1949. So we have already seen this. Same date is given where? Where is the same date given? There is somewhere this date written. We'll see. Okay. Enforced on 26 January 1950, our Republic Day. Correct? Then the length of the original constitution was almost around 395 articles and 8 schedules. But is it the same till now? No. Present constitution contains 470 plus articles, 25 parts and 12 schedules. 470 plus articles, 25 parts and 12 schedules. How are these parts? What are the important articles? What are the schedule? I'll cover it everything for you. Oliveboard is bringing everything at your fingertips. So let us start. Also, if you see the nature of the constitution, it is written First thing is, it is a written constitution. Not all the countries are having a written constitution. First thing. Second, it is detailed. You can see the amount of articles, amount of part schedules. And also, it is having a federal nature, but with a unitary bias. It is having federal components, but it is having a bias towards unitary form of government. It has its own reasons, it has its own concept. Correct? Chalo. This much is clear. Let's move forward. This is the first part of the in the whole structure of the constitution. If you see, the index page comes first, no? Index, correct? Or preface, you can say preface, right? So our preface is the preamble. Correct? One famous senior journalist has also called it as an ID card of the Constitution. Okay, who has called it ID card of the Constitution? Let me know in the comments. Please put in the comments who has called the Indian preamble as the ID card of the Constitution, identity card. Okay, okay. So preamble is the first thing we, the people of India, having solemnly resolved. These words are important: sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, republic. Okay, sovereign means there is no one above us. We are independent. Socialist, obviously, from the times of Jawaharlal Nehru. Socialist, capitalist, communist. It is that political meaning. Socialist means politically, economically, and socially. Secular means we don't favor any one religion. We support all religions equally. It is different from Western secularism. That is different. Our secularism is different. We support all religions equally and we will not interfere much. We can interfere. Democratic, voted, people vote for the government, and republic, there is no hereditary basis. The leader of the people is chosen. It is not by birth. Justice, we have liberty, equality, fraternity. I told you that date is mentioned. So this is the date here we have. See, have a look. Correct? 26th November 1949. Correct? Basic, simple about the constitution, hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves the constitution. So, this is the constitution of India's preamble, the ID card. You have to remember this date. This date is very important. Okay, might be asked directly into the question that okay, on our preamble what date is mentioned. Now what they will do, they will make it 26th December, 26th November 1950, 1948, all that. You have to remember this date by heart. Okay, chalo, let us move forward. What else? Schedules. I told you there are 12 schedules to the constitution. 12 schedules to the constitution. Now, what are these schedules? Sir, how to remember? 12 are there. We have to remember exactly by order. Very simple trick I have got. What is this? Sir, tears of old PM? Sir, who is the old PM who is crying, sir? No, this is the mnemonic for 12 schedules. Okay? We'll see it in a while. Till now, our constitution has been amended 106 times. So as of today, as of now, when we are seeing this video, our constitution has 106 amendments. I hope you all are getting it. The 106th amendment being the Nari Shakti Vandan Bill, in which there is a reservation provided for female parliamentarians and members of legislative assemblies. Correct? 106 amendments. Please remember by heart. From 100 to 106 amendments, please type in the comments what are those amendments. Let us see. Okay. A quick homework. Please type in the comments. What is the 100th amendment, 101st, 102nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th? Okay. Just in short keywords. Now, how to remember these? What are these? These are the schedules of the constitution. Correct? Oh, simple. Here is my trick for you. A very famous trick. This is very famous and very easy. Tiers of old PM. T, territory, emoluments, that is the salaries part. Territory, the India territory, how much we have area, which area we have. Affirmation and oaths, what are the oaths which the people are going to take? R for Rajya Sabha. S is about scheduled areas. Which are the scheduled areas mentioned? O stands for other scheduled areas. F stands for federal provisions. You can also think of it as lists. We have three lists, correct? Yes. Official languages. Can you tell me how many official languages are there? 22? Let me know. Okay. Land reforms. What are the land reforms have been done? Defection, anti-defection law. This is important. When a serving member of a party goes to another party in lieu of money or position, then defection comes into picture. Panchayat and municipality. Okay. See, such an easy mnemonic. Now, will you ever forget? My challenge is to forget and show, not to remember. Forget it and show it to me. Okay? Challenge. So, tears of old PM. Always remember. Chalo. So, till now, we have tears of old PM 12 schedules and we have 106 amendments to the Constitution. Please remember, amendments are different from amendment bills. If the question comes, how many amendment bills are there? It is 125 plus. Okay? Bills, not all bills will get passed and become an amendment. No, that will not happen. Okay? So a bill, when it gets passed by the parliament, it becomes an amendment act. Okay? So how many amendment acts? 106. How many amendment bills? Not so important. Roughly 125 plus. Okay? Let us go ahead. We saw the tears of our old prime ministers. Okay? This is just a trick. Next, we have source for objective resolution that was moved by our prime first prime minister Jawaharlal Nehru. So we saw in the preamble resembles the objective resolution. Sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. We already saw this. Correct? What are the objectives? The objective of the constitution is to provide justice. Now, what kind of justice? Social, economic, and political justice. Okay? Liberty, equality, and fraternity. Now, coming to the parts of the Indian Constitution. From here, the core structure of the Constitution you will have an idea about. We will see part by part and then important articles of the Constitution. Okay. So, the first part one is Article 1 to 4, that is the Union and its territory. India as a union of states. Admission and formation of new states. If we are admitting a new state, or if we are dividing one state into two states, then what is the procedure? And alteration of boundaries. This is the content for first part. First part, which constitutes Article 1 to 4. So please remember, the union and its territory is the first part. This you need to remember. Questions come directly on the parts. Okay. The second part deals with the citizenship. Citizenship at commencement of the constitution and powers of parliament to regulate citizenship by naturalization, by acquisition of territory. These are the other ways how we can get the citizenship, how the citizenship can be removed or revoked. Correct? All this has been provided in the second part of the Constitution. Very, very important. Part 1, Union and its territory. Part 2, citizenship. Next, we have part 3, the heart, the soul, you know, everything of the Constitution. That is the fundamental rights. Fundamental rights. So please remember part 3 is the fundamental rights. Correct? Heart of the Constitution. Now, which fundamental rights? So we have types of fundamental rights. First, right to equality. That is Article 14 to Article 18. Okay. Article 14 to Article 18, we have right to equality. Right to freedom, 19 to 22. These are articles, these are very important articles. We'll be looking up it again. Right against exploitation, 23, 24. Right to freedom of religion, Article 25, 26, 27, 28. Cultural and educational rights, 29 and 30. It includes the right of minorities as well. Okay. A fun fact. Minorities word is not defined in the constitution. It is nowhere defined. Okay. Right to constitutional remedies, Article 32. Now, this was called as soul of the constitution by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Who was he? He was the chairman of which committee? Dash committee. You will tell me which committee in the comments. Please tell in the comments. Okay. Chairman of which committee? Okay. So, Article 32 is the soul of the Indian Constitution. That is constitutional remedies. Right to constitutional remedies means simple. If Article 14 is not being implemented, Article 32 comes into picture. So, if any fundamental right is not being implemented, Article 32 takes care of it. Okay. This this corresponds to Article 226 as well. We will see later. Okay. Heart. Okay. Soul of the Constitution. Next time you ever want to say someone, no, that you are my heart and soul. People say no, right? You understand. So instead of saying to them, just whenever you're saying, just keep in mind, heart, soul of the Constitution is Article 32. Don't forget it. Okay. Next. Article Part 4 is the DPSP. Sir, what is DPSP? Directive Principles of State Policy. Directive Principles of State Policies. Okay. Sir, what is this? Simple. Directive. Direction. Someone is giving you a direction. Okay. To whom? To the state. Government of India. To the government of India. These are some directives which are being given for a better, smooth, efficient functioning of the administration and the country, for a good formation of laws as well. Fundamental rights, if they are not implemented, the matter can be taken to the court, correct? But if DPSPs are not implemented, it cannot be challenged in the court. They are non-justiciable. Non-justiciable. I cannot drag Government of India to implement DPSPs, but I can drag Government of India to the court. Dragging the Government of India means filing a case against them against in the court if they are not implementing the fundamental rights. If they are implementing, well and good. This DPSP part is from Irish Constitution. Just a brownie point. We have taken the part of DPSP Part 4, which is Article 36 to 51 from Irish Constitution. Example, what are the laws? Equal pay, free legal aid, uniform civil code. Correct? Article 44. Very, very important. Correct? Now, always remember, connect the static with dynamic and study. This is static, Uniform Civil Code, Article 44. But what is dynamic? Uttarakhand recently implemented. Goa already has. Gujarat is going to have UCC. Correct? And recently in West Bengal elections, BJP has released their manifesto and they have told that they will bring UCC within 6 months if they win the election. Okay? Part 4 done. Now comes Part 4A. Part 4A. That is the Article 51A. So see, you can see 51 is the last. If you add A to it, there comes the fundamental duties. Correct? They have been added by the 42nd Amendment of the Constitution. There are 11 duties. What are these? When at home, you are at home, no? So you eat, you live, must say, but you have some duties at home, right? You might be responsible for gardening or cleaning the vehicles or maybe cleaning the room, doing wardrobe, whatever it is. There are some duties which have to be done. These are those duties, fundamental duties. Can I go to the court if someone is not implementing this? No, I cannot. These are also non-justiciable. Okay, I hope we are clear till here. Part 4A. Coming to the next one, part 5 is union government. Now, what in union government, Article 15 to Article 151 is President, Article 52, Parliament 79 to 122, Supreme Court 124 to 147, and CAG, Comptroller, Comptroller, not controller. Okay, there have been candidates who write controller. No, it is Comptroller and Auditor General and Auditor General. Okay, please remember Union Government, President, Parliament, Supreme Court, and CAG, a constitutional body. Next, part 6 deals with state government, governor, state legislature, and high courts. Part 7 is repealed. It dealt with, earlier it was part B, states removed by the 7th Amendment. Part 8 deals with union territories, Article 239 to 242. Quickly tell me how many states and how many union territories today we have in India. Dash states and dash UTs. Please tell me out of your knowledge how many states and how many UTs. Okay. Part 9 deals with panchayats. Okay. 73rd Amendment Act, one of the largest part of the Indian Constitution. One of the largest part of the Indian Constitution. Part 9A deals with municipalities. 74th Amendment. So, 73rd Amendment deals with panchayats. 74 deals with municipalities. Please remember tiers of old PM, panchayati and municipalities. Part 9B deals with cooperative societies. So please remember like this, part 9, 9A and 9B. Okay, PMC, like this you remember. Panchayat, municipalities, cooperative societies. Please remember like this. My idea is to also teach you how to remember. What to remember, anyone can tell. Correct? So we have to see how to remember. Correct? Okay. Part 10 deals with scheduled and tribal areas. Part 11 deals with relation between union and states, a very important part. How legislative relations and administrative relations, super important. Okay, we'll move forward. Please remember these parts are very important, especially this one. Okay, next we have part 12, finance, property, contracts, and suits. What comes under this? Taxation and Consolidated Fund of India. Part 13 deals with trades, commerce, and intercourse, freedom of trade within India. Freedom of trade within India. Part 14 deals with services under union and states, like public service commissions. Very, very important. Correct? 14A deals with tribunals, administrative tribunals. Suppose if any IAS, IPS, any civil servant, they have been, the complaint has come against them, inquiries against them, then their conduct trial will be done in administrative tribunals. Part 15 deals with elections. So we have election commission, again a constitutional body, correct? Constitutional body. So there are some constitutional bodies, correct? One of them is election commission. Special provision for SC/ST 16. 17th part is Hindi and English usage, deals with language part. Correct? 18 deals with emergency provisions. Now see, national emergency, state emergency, and financial emergency. How many times financial emergency has been imposed in India? Any guesses? How many times? Any idea? 1, 2, 5, 10. How many times it would have been? Zero. Zero. Till now, there has been no financial emergency in India. Okay. Next, part 19, we have miscellaneous. Correct. 20, we have amendment of the Constitution, Article 368, that deals with types of majority. Types of majority. Correct. Then we have temporary, translational, and special provisions like special status provisions to states, that is 21. 22 deals with short title, commencement, etc. These were the important parts of the Constitution which are super important. Please pay attention, please learn. Especially, you should know about the part 1, 2, 3, 4, 4A, 5. These have to be known. Please mug up if you need. Also, you should know part 9, part 9A, and part 9B. That is PMC. Remember like that. 9P, 9AM, 9BC. Panchayat, municipality, and cooperative societies. PMC. Okay. These parts have been added later to the constitution. Okay. They have been given constitutional status. So just now we saw the important structure of the constitution, how the constitution is structurally related. Now let us see some important constitution articles which are important for the exam. We need to clear the exam. So we should know some important articles. We have to by heart them, okay, put them into your blood. So when someone takes out your blood, these articles should come out. Okay, that to that level you have to by heart. Let us start. These are some questions. How are these important? See, I have with proof I give SSC CGL 2026 direct question article which provides fundamental duties. Direct question article 51A. Then same different batch, different shift. Which article deals with appointment as CAG? Just now we saw CAG comptroller, correct? 148. Then we have CGL 2025 question. What? Which article deals with president can proclaim state emergency? See, direct questions. Which article constitution is known as heart and soul? Heart and soul, remember? Article 32. See, direct questions are there. These are just few examples. In every shift, you will find such questions. Okay, so let us master it now. Let us conquer it. We need not be afraid from it. Important articles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is this? You're giving everyone? No, these are important ones. Okay. India, Union of States, admission of states. This is very repeated question very many times. Formation of new states, Article 3. 4 deals with laws under Article 2 and 3, and citizenship is Article 5 to 11. This is very important. Then we have fundamental rights. Are all the articles important in fundamental rights? Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but yes, you have to by heart them. 12 deals with definition of state as to what is state. 13 deals with laws inconsistent with FR, means if parliament makes a law which is not consistent with fundamental rights, they will be declared null and void. Okay, by Supreme. Equality before law, 14 we saw. Star ones are super duper important. Okay, all are important, but these star ones are super duper important. Then we have no discrimination. Correct. 16th, we have equal opportunity in jobs. 17th is abolition of untouchability. U and titles. So you can remember it like UTs, Union Territory, no? So 17 and 18. Abolition of untouchability, and 18 is abolition of titles. 19, we have 6 freedoms of speech and expression. Very, very important. Very, very important. 20, protection in conviction. 21, right to life. Super important. 21A, right to education. Okay. Please remember, right to education is Article 21A. Then we have 22, protection against arrest. Forced labor. 24, we have child labor. 25 to 28, freedom of religion. 29, 30, minority rights. 32 is constitutional remedies. This is the means nothing is more important than this. This is super duper important. Next we have 36, 37, DPSP. 38 social order, 39 equal justice. Moderate important but repeated. They have been repeated. Okay, uniform civil code, super important, a lot in news. Panchayati Raj 40, early childhood care 45, environment protection 48A, separation of judiciary from what? From executive. From executive. How will you remember? There are two children, one is J, one is E, they are fighting for ice cream. But their father say that, no, you both will keep 50-50. Easy. 50-50. Division. Separation. He did no separation 50-50. So Article 50 is separation of judiciary. Easy trick. Simple trick. 50-50 separation. Okay. Next. Fundamental duties. We have Article 51A. Please remember directly asked. It is not 51. It is 51A. In options, pakka they will give this option also 51, but it is not 51, it is 51A, fundamental duties. President article multiple times asked 52, executive power 53, election 54, impeachment very important 61. What is impeachment, sir? Impeachment is a process by which we remove the president from the office. Pardoning power 72, Council of Ministers 74, Parliament 79, again important. Okay. Then we have Rajya Sabha 80, Lok Sabha 81, Sessions of Parliament, Money Bill, and President Assent 111, Money Bill 110. PYQ asked, President's Assent. Again, see, this is a asked question. You can think that, why it will ask President's Assent? No, it is asked. 111. Please remember, President's favorite number is 111, like that you remember. Okay. So President loves the number 111. Okay, next we have judiciary, very important. This has to be mucked up. Article 124. Okay, one ka double two, two ka double four. Like that, you remember Supreme Court. One ka double two, two ka double four. 129, Court of Record, Special Leave Petition 136. 144, we have law declared by Supreme Court. Complete Justice 142. Presidential Reference 143. Rules of Supreme Court 145. Writ power of High Court 226. This goes with Article 32. So whatever 32 we have in accordance with Article 226. Then we have 153 Governor, appointment of Governor 55, Council of Ministers of State 163. 266 Consolidated Fund of India, Contingency Fund of India in case of emergency. How much it is? 50k crore almost. Finance Commission 280, super important Finance Commission. Article 300A, right to property. Services and Commission, super important UPSC and All India Services 312 and 315. Okay. Elections, very frequently asked, very frequently. Now Bengal, Kerala elections, Assam elections are on the way. So 324. Like that, you remember 2, 3, 4 elections. Elections is 2, 3, 4. One of the most repeated questions. Okay. So please remember this. Article 325 to 326. These are voting rights. Okay. Then we have SC, ST, OBC static plus PYQ mix. 332 reservation in legislature. 335 claims of SC, ST. National Commission of Scheduled Caste 338. National Commission of Scheduled Tribe 338A and Backward Class Commission 340 NCBC. Okay. National Commission for Backward Classes. Please remember, very important. Language is 343. Official language. Emergency, simple trick. 352 is national emergency. Am I right? Add 4 to it. How much you will get? 356. State emergency. Which is most big? Nation is most big. So first 342, 352 will come. Add 4 to it. 356. State. Add again 4 to it. 360. Financial emergency. Simple. Just you need to remember 352. If you remember 352, add 4 state emergency, add 4 financial emergency. Okay. Most repeated in SSC and RRB. Most repeated in SSC and RRB. Article 368. amendments to the constitution, majority, correct? 370. I hope we don't forget this 370 article, correct? There is a movie also, Article 370, and Article 371, special provision for states. So these were some of the most important articles of the constitution, structure of the constitution. Please, by heart, create your own mnemonics. I'm there with you. Put your thoughts in comments. Let me know how was the session. Let us know how we can improve better. And also do the homework. Put your homework questions into the comment. Make sure the comments part also becomes knowledge. Correct? So we'll meet in the next part and we'll do some practice questions on these parts. Okay? Very important. I'll be including new theme based questions, PYQs, some practice questions, and that we'll be doing in the next video. Stay tuned. Keep learning. Thank you.